everybody, how's it going tonight? This straight? Now I'm back. And first of all, I'd like to say welcome to the stream. Also, I'd like to make a little statement and someone knows who I'm talking about. Just to let you know, I'm thinking of you and still trying to get the conversation going in the right direction. So please just talk to me. Hey, Joseph. Yes. Just talk to me and be an adult about it when you talk. So that's all I have to say about that one. So what's everybody up to this, I don't know, weekend, wild weekend? We're going into a wild weekend. Yeah. It is. Hey, Kyle. Yes. Today was, it was insane. I watched stuff on TV all day, and they're going cuckoo. I'll tell you that. I was watching most of the day. They're protesting down here, and it's crazy. People were downtown San Jose. They were protesting with the cops. They were setting dumpsters on fire. Yeah, setting dumpsters on fire. They were fighting with the police. The police were shooting tear gas at them. They had to get them to leave. They wouldn't leave. They were all in there. They were fighting with the cops. It was a mess. Yeah, they wouldn't leave. They kept putting pepper spray. They kept putting all kinds of stuff. I know, and I totally understand that. Like I said, you know, it's just that the people here were protesting, and then they were out in front of City Hall and they were protesting, and I mean, you know, setting stuff on fire doesn't help their cause, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. But you know, it is what it is, and that's what they think it's going to make. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're crazy. So anyway, I watched all that craziness today. Yeah, they're all pooped out. So I'm having, let's see, what am I having? I have a bagel dog, and I got a burrito, I got some chips, and I got a Tazzy at my feet, and he's bugging me again. So, hey, Oregon Gamer. And, hey, Shawnee, how's it going? I got a bagel dog. What you guys up to today? Anything new and exciting? I mean, like I said, I watched most of the craziness today throughout the afternoon. I don't know. It was ridiculous. I couldn't watch it anymore after a while. This is a Polish sausage bagel dog. Yeah, they were protesting down here in San Jose, setting dumpsters on fire, fighting with the police. They were getting arrested. Barricades, they wouldn't leave. They were shooting pepper spray at them. It was ridiculous. They went on the freeway. They blocked the freeway. That's what the other thing they did. They went under the freeway. Yeah, they were on the freeway, and they just got out and started walking in the middle of the freeway, shut the freeway down. Then they went over to City Hall and did all that stuff. It's crazy. I mean, setting dumpsters on fire doesn't accomplish anything. Breaking car windows, fighting with the police, getting arrested doesn't help their cause. No, it's not. And you know what are we gonna do? We're just I don't know. Yeah, that's what I stayed home today. I did not go anywhere. I stayed inside. I wanted to stay out of that madness. I know and businesses have nothing to do with the police. That's the part. and looting Target and doing all that. That hurts the business. That's I know. That's crazy. But, hey, what? Mm-hmm. I know, I don't get it. I know, and the other thing is looting all this stuff is just hurting the companies. Hey, Boost Dangle. I'm doing okay, I guess. Um, Trying to understand all the craziness going on. Yeah. No, I just don't get it. And then, hey, what was that? Stepping on me. Yeah. Tazzy was stepping on me. I don't know why. But anyway. Not too bad. This is a Polish sausage bagel dog. Wow, really? They got to get a handle on it, I'm telling you. It's getting out of hand, and then all this other ridiculousness with you-know-who. Mm-hmm. He won't say a word. He was going on about China. So. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. I don't get it. I mean, don't burn down Wendy's. Don't burn down AutoZone. They're business people. They have nothing to do with politics or the police or the city. They're just trying to make a living. Yeah, I know. He needs to. Mm-hmm. He needs to man up. I'll tell you that. But like I said, I'm staying out of it. I've been trying to watch movies. I've been trying to keep my mind off of it. Been working on my reviews. Working on looking for things out there. Trying to figure out a good recipe for another dinner video. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing all day. What did I have for dinner tonight? Can't even remember what I had now. Did I just had sloppy joes. I had sloppy joes for dinner. Sloppy joes and tater tots. Gosh. Well, that sounds good. Cajun crab. Yes, I had sloppy joes. Gosh. Tater tots. Yeah, well, if you barbecue the bottom, sometimes, it's rescuable. I just saw something about lobster mac and cheese at the store. I used hot dog buns. I used hot dog buns because I had them left over from when I had hot dogs the other night. I didn't want to bother. I mean, it's bread. Yeah. I didn't think I wanted to try it either. But whatever kind of bread you have, I mean, Hey, Paul. Um, you know, whether it's a hot dog bun or a hamburger bun, they're just shaped differently. Doesn't make them taste different. And you know how there's a conspiracy out there right now with between the hot dog companies and the hot dog bun companies. Whenever you have hot dogs, buy a pack of hot dogs and you buy a pack of buns and they don't match up. These are the ones I buy. So then you got, odd number, and then you got leftover buns, or you got to buy like 5 packs of hot dogs and 6 packs of buns or something to get it to work right. Why do they do that? It's conspiracy by the well, some of the ones that I buy are only like four or five in. Sometimes they're 4. Well, I guess you could have Corona beer, the lime. I don't know. What did I have? I was looking for all the different drinks in the store. I still couldn't find them yet. I think I'm gonna actually have to go to a liquor store. Look for the Mad Dog 2020 and all those kind of drinks. Well, it depends on the hot dogs. Some of them I bought, they are like bacon wrapped hot dogs. Some of them are like foot long. Some of them are like bun length hot dogs. They come in all different ones now. And some of them are like, 4 or 5 in a pack. Some of them are like 6 in a pack. Some of them are 8 in a pack. Some of them are, Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I'm really sorry to hear that. Yes, I do like kielbasa. Polish sausage kielbasa, hot links, any of those. They're good. But now I'm really sorry to hear that. It never makes sense when things like that happen. I mean, we'll never probably understand it, right? I don't understand why people want to do all these crazy things, but I'm not one of them, so. Yeah, but I'm sorry to hear that. And I thought, there's sometimes just doesn't make sense. But guess we got to go on sometimes, And I heard some bad news too, and that was like, I know, I understand. Well, sometimes you can't make sense of whatever happens. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand it, but there must be some sort of reason. Oh yeah, the cheese. You know what? I don't like those ones. Those cheese-filled Oscar Mayer. I don't care for the Oscar Mayer as much. I don't know why. I don't like the flavor. I like the beef sausages or the Frankfurters or the things like that. Nathan's or Hebrew National. Those are kind of one of my favorites. Yeah. I just don't like the cheap ones. Oh yeah. I don't like the bar S or the bar M or the Hormel, I think is the other one. I don't know. Have an odd flavor. But everybody's a little different sometimes, you know. When we were little, it used to be, you know, bologna, Oscar Mayer wieners, cheap ham. Yeah. Hey, well, you know, like I said, cheese whiz and a little cocktail weenies or Vienna sausages. Have you ever had those? Have you ever had Vienna sausage in the can? Those are like nasty. Almost like Spam. No, can you guys eat Spam? I've tried it. I do not like it. I do not like Spam. I will not eat Spam. Sam, I am. I will not eat it fried. No. Nope, nope. Too weird. I do not like it. Yeah, because it's that kind of, I don't know, that lard additive that they put in there. Do not like that. But, you know, or what's that other one? The other one, olive loaf or pimento. Hey, 1SP, Fozzie. Well, like I said, everybody's different. Some people love it. It's not my thing. I've tried it. I have tried it, and I tried the Tabasco version. One time, one piece is okay. After that, you can't have any more. One little cube. After that, it just, I don't know, it's got a funny flavor. I suppose if you cut one piece and you dice it in little tiny pieces and put it in like fried rice, it might be okay. No. I tried the Tabasco Spam. The first piece was good, and after that, I couldn't eat anymore. It was like, it had a weird flavor to it, and it was like very greasy, and I don't know. Just was not my thing. What's the other one? The one thing I do like that I bet you'd be surprised is, oh, I know. It's like a big thing over there. I actually like liver and onions, which is funny because a lot of people don't like it if it's cooked right. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is my Breaking Bad hat tonight. Oh. Liver and onions with a little bit of bacon, ketchup. It's very rich though. So, yeah, I don't know. That is one thing you can't. You either like it or you don't like it. You can't really learn to eat it. Yeah, you just have to cook it right. You have to bread it, and fry it. And that won't be bad. Well, I know they do a lot of different strange things for tacos, tongue and all that different stuff. I don't know if I could get into that, like the tongue sandwich and the whatever else they have. Menudo. I don't know. And some of that southern stuff, I can't get into that either. I'm trying to think the weirdest thing I think I've ever tried. I did try, what did I try? Ostrich one time? I tried ostrich and I tried buffalo. I had that. Did not care for that. It's kind of stringy. And ostrich was all right. Yeah. And I don't think I do like stomach or kidney. Oh, I did have, I like chicken liver or chicken gizzards. Those are okay. Hey, Left Jones. Yeah. So, see, I was waiting for a couple people to come in. I do have some trivia if you guys want to play. But I was kind of waiting for a couple people to wander in, but seeing what everybody's up to tonight. Hope everybody's been staying safe from all this craziness that's out there. That's the most important thing. And you know, kind of all this social distancing and stuff. Hey, Angel. All this social distancing kind of went out the window, you know, with all this craziness. Yeah. I know. It is crazy. And like I said, I was watching them throughout the day, so I couldn't believe what was going on. That's the crazy part. I mean, you know, why the people were doing all this stuff, I don't know. Why would you want to do that? But you know, going back, I was thinking about this. I was talking about this today. You know, going back to what, 25 years ago with the Rodney King thing and all that. Same mentality. People were doing it just to do it. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. I try to be mellow. I try to keep you guys' mind off of the, you know, the craziness. And like I said, maybe we'll play a little bit of trivia. And I'm having a burrito right now. and just talking about different stuff. And I don't know if you guys saw the review I just put up, the corn Pringles. That was different. Corn Pringles. I mean, that was a strange flavor, by the way. Corn. Probably one of the weirdest ones that I have tried from them. Corn flavored Pringles. And just to let you guys know, you know, I was on Ian's live earlier, and he tried those Sour Patch Kids cookies. I'll have that up tomorrow. Yeah, this notification's weird. Hey, thanks you very much, Angel, for that $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've been trying to stay crunchy, I guess. You know, I think it could have been because I did put out a video earlier. The notifications have been weird lately. Um, I don't know. But, and just to let you guys know, I go pretty much almost every night, but I've been taking certain days off. So, like I've been taking Thursdays and Sundays off, so that's what I've been doing lately. Just to kind of get a little bit rest and oh, and yesterday, man, I was mad. Popeyes, man. Popeyes done me wrong. Popeyes done me wrong, man. I've never had that happen that way. Popeyes screwed me up, man. Yeah. Well, I went to Popeyes to go try this, you know, the buffalo tenders. They've got the $5 box. I had to wait in line for like 20 minutes. And I finally get up there and I said, okay, I want to get the new the buffalo tenders. And they're like, we don't have it. What do you mean you don't have it? Apparently they didn't have it. They didn't know how to do it. I don't know. So I said, okay, fine. They had the thing on there for their new blueberry custard pie. So I said, okay, I want a blueberry custard pie. And they said, okay. Pull up, get up there, get my order, give them the thing. It was like $3.20 or something like that. I go over there, get all set up, start the review, take the pictures of it, break it open, apple pie. That's not gonna happen. No celebrities. And no one asked me out, so. So yeah, I was in the middle of doing the review, broke it open, found out it's apple pie. Like, okay, well, end of the review. So I'm gonna have to go back another time and get those buffalo tenders and maybe another pie. I know, I swear to God, that particular Popeyes, I have had, every time I've gone there, I've had trouble every time. For some reason, they don't get the order right, it's not on the menu, they don't have it out. They have signs that say they have it, but they don't have it. They don't know what's on their own menu. They don't have the sauce, what they say. One time I had to argue with the lady for 15 minutes to get the pepper jelly. No, it's just that there are no celebrities to date. And I'm not dating at the current time, so there are no dating. I'm done dating. Oh yeah, those are good. I think I actually tried the surf and turf one the other day. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I don't know. But who FaceTimes you? Which celebrity? I don't know, man. Do they want you to keep your identity secret? I don't know. So yeah, we have television trivia or movie trivia. Well, personally, I don't even young women don't even. I don't even care about young women. I have nothing in common with them. Most of them, you know. Well, hey, go for it. Whatever. Guess if it's something you want to do, go for it, I'd say. But that's up to you. You got to make the choice yourself. I'm not a dating expert. I'm not a one to offer that advice, so. So, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm done dating. My dating days are over. I'm not even looking. I done looked. It's all done now, man. Dishes are done, man. I gotta find that one again and watch that. Oh. So would you rather have TV or movie trivia tonight? Yeah. TV? Okay. We'll do some TV. TV trivia. Yeah. I have to go down to 7-Eleven too. Find a few things there. All right. Some of you people might not get some of these because they're older. But maybe. Okay. Really? Who were the Nelson's two sons on the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet? Ozzie and Harriet, what were the two sons' names? Probably might have been, but no. Not, what were the sons' names? They were not Harriet and Ozzie. And it wasn't Fozzie either. It wasn't Chris or Jericho. Ozzie and Harriet, two sons' names. Yep, there you go. Ricky and David. Ricky and David. Nelson. What breed of dog was Rin Tin Tin? Nope. No Fozzie. What breed of dog was Rin Tin Tin? I know these are old ones, but we'll get up closer. What breed of dog was Rin Tin Tin? We have ways to make you talk. Yes, Achtung, that is correct. The German Shepherd. Yes. Not Fozzie. They were not Fozzie. All right. The Bionic Woman was a spin-off from what TV series? The Bionic Woman. No, that was Lassie. Yep. $6 Million Man spun off Bionic Woman. And I was just watching a movie with Lee Majors in it. So you know it's old. All right. What show portrayed the adventures of Hannibal, B.A., Face, and Howlin' Mad? Yep, it was the A-Team. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Lord. Where'd they get this one? Right. I can't believe I'm asking this question, but oh well. What was the name of Blossom's best friend? Remember the show Blossom? No, it wasn't Jazz. That was the Fresh Prince. Huh. Yes, it was Six. Six Lemure. Six Lemure. Right. Oh, wow. Okay. Some of these are easier. Who portrayed X-Pac? X-Pac. Who portrayed Stringfellow Hawk on Airwolf? Not Fuzzy. Yeah, it was Jan. Yeah, I know where you're going. Jan Michael Vincent. Jan Michael Vincent. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. That used to be a cool show. And they had the rip-off Blue Thunder. Mm-hmm. Oh, this one's weird. All right. Who played lifeguard Craig Pomeroy on Baywatch? Craig Pomeroy on Baywatch. Who played the lifeguard? He was only in the first, season or two, maybe? You were a fan of Baywatch? He also played on another show earlier. No, it wasn't Justin Timberlake. 1SP, if you know. They're also a wrestling team. He was in a show that were a wrestling team. He played one of the brothers. He's looking for clues. Craig Pomeroy. He was in the first season. He was like David Hasselhoff's best friend. Wow. I'll give you guys a hint. Let's see. He was in a show with Sean Cassidy. They played brothers. They like to look for clues. Wow. Don't know that one, huh? Part of the show was the Hardy Boys. He played one of the Hardy Boys, Hardy Brothers. It's Sean Cassidy and then the other guy. Yeah, there you go. Probably don't know that one, huh? Craig Pomeroy on Baywatch was played by Parker Stevenson. Parker Stevenson. No, David Cassidy was the other brother. That was from the Partridge Family. Parker Stevenson. Oh, Lord. Really? Okay, well, here we go. Interesting fact. What was the worldwide audience of Baywatch in 1994? When it was at its peak of popularity, what was the worldwide audience of Baywatch? It was at that point, I believe it was the most popular show on television. What was its worldwide audience? It was a lot. Let's put it that way. Worldwide audience. Take a shot. Yeah, well. I think I knew this fact too. 1994, Baywatch was the most popular show on the planet with, are you guys ready for this one? 1 billion viewers. So it had an audience of 1 billion people. 1994. Watching Baywatch, watching, people run around in the sand. Yeah, Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should do that. Put on my red shorts and run around in the sand. And I'll get 1 billion viewers too. Oh, Lord. Some of these, they get on a kick. They're all in the same category. Well, they've been doing it in reruns, believe it or not. They had spin-offs and movies, and they kept bringing people in and taking people out. Maybe you guys don't know this one. It might be a little before your time, but you probably know this. What police crime drama series was named after a radio identification code? I used to watch this one too. So the police crime drama series named after a radio code. Probably from the 60s, yeah. Back in the 60s. They had a police car. They used to call in all the time. No, that was a little bit, no, it wasn't Car 54, but you're on the right track. You're on the right track. There was another police drama with a code of their car. Now, it wasn't Dragnet, but that's another good one. It was on at the same time as Emergency. Maybe that'll help. See the Man. And if you ever remember Chips, you remember they used to be LA 15, Mary 3 and 4 for the motorcycle units. So there was a car. I believe the cars were, no, not Hawaii 5-0. Cars went by alphanumeric, or the letter A for the cars. Motorcycles were M. Yes, there you go. 1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12. See the Man. See the Man. 1 Adam 12. Adam 12 was the show. Wow. Really? All right. 1 Adam 12. Some of these are easy, some of them are like too obscure to be. Maybe you guys will know this one. Who were the 4 main characters in All in the Family? Had to know that one. All in the Family. Who were the main characters? Yeah, it's probably lagging. They've been having trouble everywhere on YouTube tonight. I was on earlier on Ian's. His was kind of glitchy. I think there's a lag, there's glitch, there's buffering. I don't know. I think that YouTube's having issues again. No notifications. Yeah, it's not me. It's YouTube. They're having trouble, and it's probably because of all the stuff that's going on. I would not doubt it. Probably, antennas are down and lines and who knows what. But who are the 4 main characters in All in the Family? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're really close. Called her Little Goyle. And then she even had her own spin-off series. I'll give you another hint on her name. Laura Branigan did a song with her name. But yeah, it's Archie, Edith, Mike, or Meathead, and the Little Goyle. Sally Struthers, she's blonde. And her name starts with a G. Can't help you much more than that. Yeah, there you go, Gloria. Yes. Archie, Edith, Gloria, Mike, the 4 main characters. All in the Family. Dingbat. You should be Archie. Stifle, will you? I'm trying to watch the TV over here. Later. Dingbat, get me a beer. Okay, Archie, here's your beer. Yeah, it was a good show. For its time, it was a good show. Still good in reruns, but you can't do what they did now. You couldn't do it. I mean, they show them again, but yeah, that would not fly today. I don't know. They just it would not be politically correct, and they couldn't get away with all that stuff. Yeah, they are. It's just words, but they like to. They can't handle the words being said. I don't know. On what British TV series was Three's Company based? If you ever watched it, it says Three's Company based on the show, and then it had the name of the show. And it was originally from England. A lot of the sitcoms here are based on English shows. Like Sanford and Son was based on Steptoe and Son. And All in the Family was based on Till Death Do Us Part, which was a English one. And Three's Company did have an English show that was on. You may not know this one. I don't know. If you ever watch an episode, at the very end it says, based upon the TV show called Man About the House. Man About the House. That was what they based Three's Company on. So a lot of stuff like that was based on English sitcoms. Some of them came first, I guess. I actually watched an episode of Steptoe and Son and Till Death Do Us Part. It was different. I mean, essentially it was a lot like the shows over here. It was just a little different with the British spin on it. So I'll have to see if I can find that Man About the House and see if I can watch one of those episodes or not. Now, here we go. What was the name of the neighborhood pub that was frequented by the characters on Three's Company? Where were they always going to? Just down the street. It's an English pub. Yep, let's go down to the Regal Beagle. The Regal Beagle. See, now here, just ruined the one question. Blew that one. Because it says here, the British TV series Till Death Do Us Part was basis for which popular American TV show? All in the Family. So, yeah, there we go. All right. Maybe you guys don't know about this one. Flo was a spin-off from what show? This is from the 80s. There was a spin-off called Flo. Yes, it was from Alice. Only lasted one season. She didn't. She left Alice to get. It was like a restaurant, and she was in Texas. Yeah, it wasn't funny, and it didn't last. Oh, here's another one. What 80s show was a spin-off from Happy Days? Now you got to think about this one. This was from 80s. Short-lived show that was a spin-off from Happy Days. That was in the 80s, not the 70s. A later show. It did not last long. No, close, kind of. Yeah, Joni Loves Chachi. Because Laverne and Shirley was a spin-off. And Happy Days was a spin-off from Love American Style. So there you go. Yeah. Well, it's hard to spell that. Joni Loves Chachi. And Joni doesn't love anybody right now. Not anymore. Wow. Okay, what variety show starring a husband and a wife team was canceled in 1974 but returned in 1976 after the couple's divorce? So they were on a show together. I think it was like a one-shot deal. I don't think it was very long. And I don't even know if it ever made it past a pilot. But they might have had a Lenny and Squiggy show. But what variety show starring a husband and wife team was canceled in '74, and then they brought it back in '76 after the couple got a divorce. And then later, it was just the wife team. No, it was not Lucy. That's a good guess, though. And it was a variety show. Singing, dancing, skits. '76? Yeah, there you go. And it was called the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. Yeah, they had the Sonny and Cher show, and then they canceled that, and they brought it back as the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. And then they had one called Cher. It was just her. So, there we go. Who were Jack, Chrissy, and Janet's landlords on Three's Company? Yes, it was the Ropers. Helen and Stanley Roper, although later it was Mr. Furley, but they only said Helen and Stanley. Not tonight, Helen. I got a headache. Stanley. Why can't we go in? Not tonight, Helen. I got a headache. Oh, Stanley, yes. What city was the setting for Three's Company? Where did they... Yeah, Ropers was a spinoff that lasted about a season and a half. Okay, yeah, California, but maybe if you know the town. There's a pier there, by the way. No, not San Francisco. More, I'll give you a hint, a little bit more south. On the beach. Southern California beach town. Famous with a pier. I think it actually is in one of the season startings. They're playing the carnival and sailing. No, not Long Beach. Wasn't San Diego, but that was close. It's close to there. Yeah, if you didn't watch it enough, you wouldn't know. Let's see, Santa Claus? No, not Santa Claus. Santa Monica. They were in Santa Monica, California. That's where it was based on. No, it was Santa Monica. Yeah, well, you know. Here we go. What was the name of the restaurant hangout on Happy Days? Where did they go to hang out? Where Fonzie always hit the jukebox and got it to play music. Yes, it was Arnold's Drive-In. Oh man. Maybe you'll know this one, guys. This is old school, man. What nickname did Elvis Presley earn on Milton Berle's Texaco Star Theater? What do they call him on there? Give you a hint, it rhymes. It rhymes. Uh-huh. Elvis had a nickname, and it was because he moved a lot, danced his hips, swiveled his hips a lot. They gave him a nickname. And on Ed Sullivan, they wouldn't show him from the waist down. He moved too much. Didn't like him wiggling. So what was his nickname? Exploring Ginger? What nickname did Elvis Presley earn on Milton Berle's Texaco Star Theater? Maybe you know. Like I said, it rhymes, by the way. Elvis Presley earned a nickname and they didn't want him on the shows because he was too vulgar. Don't want him on the shoe. Don't want him gyrating his hips. No gyrations. But he did earn a nickname. Uh-huh. Well, uh-huh. Elvis has left the building. Uh-huh. Wow, might have been before you guys' time then. There you go. That's close. I'll take it. It was called Elvis the Pelvis. Elvis the Pelvis. They called him that because he moved his hips too much. Yep, Elvis the Pelvis. They called him that. Ed Sullivan didn't want him moving his hips on the showing it on there. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. Hi there. Tessie. Rolly. Some of these are like too obscure. Maybe you guys know this one. I was actually trying to find this one. I wanted to watch some of the shows. That's why I'll have to look back again. Who played Mark Harris in The Man from Atlantis? Who played Mark Harris in The Man from Atlantis? And to give you guys a hint, no, the whole show was not a dream. He was a man from Atlantis, and he was able to swim in water like a fish. One day he woke up in the shower, found out he wasn't dead. And after that, he went on another show and he was married to Suzanne Summers. Oh, forgot about that one. No, it was not a dream. Woke up and found him in the shower. Oh God, what was his what was their family name? I'm trying to remember it now. Oh man, I can't remember it. Yeah, Suzanne Summers was his wife in another show, and they had like 6 kids. It was like a family show. He played the husband. I believe he's played I can't remember it, yeah. I'll give you a hint, it was Step by Step. Played the dad in Step by Step. Who was that actor? Played Mark Harris on The Man from Atlantis. What was the actor's name? Wow. It rhymes with Stuffy. There we go. I can help you out even more. It rhymes with Stuffy. Hat Trick Stuffy. It rhymes with. All right. It rhymes with Hat Trick Stuffy. Wow. I don't know. He played on Step by Step. He played the father. Played from The Man from Atlantis. He played Bobby Ewing on Dallas. Yes. Patrick Duffy was the guy. Wow, that's whew. Patrick Duffy was the guy who played from The Man from Atlantis. That wasn't a very long show. Didn't do well. So, all right. I think you guys will get this one. Probably. Especially if I read it correctly. What was the name of Crockett's pet alligator on Miami Vice? What was the name of Crockett's pet alligator on Miami Vice? Thank you very much. He had a pet alligator on his boat, and it was called, his name was Elvis. Elvis the pet alligator Thank you very much. Uh-huh. That's dumb. Some of these are like silly. Not even worth that. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Got to fight. Here we go, look. Might have a fight here. I think someone's getting kicked off. Yep, he's gonna get kicked off. Whoa. Yep. Okay, well, fight's over. Nah. He didn't like it. So there you go. Yeah, see, he doesn't like to, they don't like to share. So, it was a quick one tonight. Sometimes they stay up there for a minute, but did not work out tonight. You got kicked out. Ooh, oh, here we go. Maybe you'll know this one. What actor starred in the series Kung Fu? Kung Fu. When you can snatch the pebble from my hand, then you will be ready. Patience, grasshopper. It's not Bruce Lee. I watched a show with him in it too. It's called The Warrior and the Sorceress. It was a movie. It's kind of weird. He didn't talk much. But Kung Fu was like his big role. Yes, it was David Carradine. David Carradine starred in Kung Fu. Grasshopper. Mighty Grasshopper. Wow. I bet you don't know this one. Oh, they give you a choice. Okay, cool. What was Punky's real name on Punky Brewster? Penelope, Pamela, or Patricia? Yeah, that's okay. I know what you. I don't take off for spelling. Punky Brewster's real name was Penelope, Pamela, or Patricia. In the show, not in real life. It was Penelope, Pamela, or Patricia? It was Penelope. Yeah, but her real name was Soleil Moon Fry, I guess, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce the first name. Hey, PG, we're doing television trivia tonight. So, seeing what you guys are up to. And maybe you'll know this one. What was the nickname George gave to Louise in The Jeffersons? Lo, Lulu, or Wheezy? Lo, Lulu, or Wheezy? What did George call Louise? Yeah, it was Wheezy. Wheezy. Wheezy, yes. That one, yeah, most everybody knows that one. Oh, God. Oh, boy, here we're going into this one. Get ready. What does Al Bundy sell on Married with Children? What does Al Bundy sell? Shoes. Got shoes? We got shoes. You want shoes? We got shoes. We got lots of shoes. Yeah. Name 4 members of the Bundy family on Married with Children. Who are the Bundys? What are their names? So, well, we know one's Al. Peggy, Bud, Kelly, and Al. Al, Bud, Peggy, and Kelly. Yep. Steve was the neighbor. Steve was the neighbor. All right, let's see if they got more. Maybe you know this one. Maybe. What great martial artist maestro played Kato in The Green Hornet? Who played Kato in The Green Hornet? Martial arts maestro. What the? Yes, it was Bruce Lee was Kato. Bruce Lee played Kato. Okay. Who sings the Married with Children theme song, Love and Marriage? Love and marriage, love and marriage. Da, 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 da. Salamentary. So it was Frank Sinatra. Although I have a DVD set, and they changed the theme song for the DVD set. It was not Love and Marriage. It was some other weird theme song. I guess they didn't want to pay the royalties on the DVD release. They just had some weird music, and there was no lyrics to it. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Latina. What is the first line in the Jeffersons theme song? And I know you're going to have to sing it. So what is the first line? First line in the Jeffersons theme song. Yep. Moving on up to the east side. We're moving on up to the east side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up. Finally got a piece of the pie. Wow, I remember this one. Oh, God. I don't know, you might not get this one. This is kind of strange. I saw this on Match Game one time. He was promoting this show. What show featuring McLean Stevenson as a priest lasted only 5 episodes in 1978? And the title is a quote from Bible. No, it was not Father McCahey. McLean Stevenson was a priest. And there was a show that only lasted 5 episodes. It's a quote from the first book of the Bible, Genesis. That was the name of the show. So it's not Once Upon a Time. Similar. No, but a little bit before that. How does the first one start off? Before let there be light. Very start of something. No, not dear God, but close. I believe it's the first line of Genesis. Yeah, there you go. In the Beginning was the name of the show. That only lasted 5 episodes. In the Beginning. It didn't last long. It sucked. I know he was promoting it. I saw it like on Match Game. He was promoting it, and I guess it just didn't catch on, and it flopped. They put all that money into it, and it flopped. Oh, well. I watched this the other day, too, by the way. Something that this guy was in. When scientist David Banner changed into the Incredible Hulk, who played the part of the Hulk? Who played the Hulk? Famous bodybuilder. Yeah. Lou Ferrigno was the Incredible Hulk. I just watched 2 of his shows that were on. They were dubbed from Italian. It was Hercules and the Adventures of Hercules, and it was really bad. They were Italian dubbed into English, and they had a different guy playing his voice. It was awful. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. I don't know if 1SP is here, but I don't think he might not be here, but this would be a question for him. 'Cause I know you'd say something. If he's still here, he could say it. If not, oh well. In a rare change of heart, CBS briefly reinstated what canceled show in 2007? It was a show that got canceled. They reinstated it. It's the name of a wrestler. It's also the name of a wrestler from Canada. That sings for the band Fozzy. La Champion. A little bit of the bubbly. And his first name is Chris. The last name is also the name of a show. No, not Hogan's Heroes. Dodgy. Le Champion, Chris Jericho. There you go, I gave it away. Rare change of heart, CBS briefly reinstated the canceled show in 2007, was Jericho. Yep. Jericho, they brought him in. This one, easy. What color is the Incredible Hulk when he's mad? Yes, he's green. They wanted to make him red. They did. They really wanted to make him red. Except it didn't come across on TV right or something. I don't know. They actually did something about they were going to have a red Hulk, or there was going to be some show that had a red Hulk. Okay. Who played MacGyver? Who played MacGyver? The original one, not the new guy. But who played MacGyver? Hot and spicy. Okay, well. MacGyver. 3 names, by the way. Sounds like he'd be a serial killer or something. Normally when they say all 3 names, they end up, being a gunman or serial killer or something like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, first name was Richard Dean Anderson. Was MacGyver. Okay, you guys will know this probably. What was the name of the TV cable show that Tim hosted on Home Improvement? Oh. Yes, it was Tool Time. Tim the Toolman Taylor, host of Tool Time. Yes. MacGyver worked for what foundation? The Getty, the Archon, or the Phoenix? What foundation did he work for? The Getty, the Archon, or the Phoenix? It was the Phoenix Foundation. Okay. All right, I think you'll know this one. What was the name of Tim's neighbor on Home Improvement? What was the name of the neighbor he's always talking to over the fence? What was his full name, by the way? You'd always ask him for advice over the fence. You'd go talk to him. You never saw his face. What was his first and last name? Yep. First and last name were the same. It was Wilson Wilson. Yep, Wilson Wilson. Thanks. That one. All right. I can get this one. If I could say it right. What show featured the characters Lenny Kozlowski and Squiggy Squigmon? Lenny Kozlowski and Squiggy Squigmon. What was the show? Yes, Laverne and Shirley. Squiggy Squigmon. I liked that show. They'd always come in and, hello. Hello. They'd always come in inopportune times doing crazy stuff. Still watch that one from time to time. Where did the Brady Bunch go on holiday in the 4th series? Paris, Florida, or Hawaii? Where did the Brady Bunch go to? Paris, Florida, or Hawaii? Yes, they went to Hawaii. Brady Bunch went to Hawaii. What do the initials JR stand for on Dallas? Initials JR on Dallas stand for what? That one's different. I didn't know this one. I didn't know that's what they stood for. J.R. Ewing. What do the initials J.R. stand for? Good old J.R. I think that's the same one as the wrestling guy, too. Almost. Close. J.R. Ewing. Initials JR stand for something. What was it? Yes, John is the first part. What does the R stand for? No, not just right. No. Let's see, maybe... maybe his great-grandmother sewed a flag. I don't know. Or was in show Friends. Not Robert. It was Ross, yes. John Ross. John Ross Ewing. John Ross. I just watched that one too. Vegas Vacation. Rusty. Hey, Mr. Papa Giorgio. So good to see you again. Same table, Mr. Papa Giorgio? Oh, okay. Yikes. Trying to figure out what that meant. All right. What blind guitarist performed the theme song to Chico and the Man? Another one I haven't seen in a long time. Blind guitarist performed the theme song to Chico and the Man. He also played Feliz Navidad. That'll help. Feliz Navidad. Yep. Jose Feliciano. There you go. I hadn't seen that in a long time, man. I don't think I watched that too much. Not my job, man. I had to figure this one out. I had to read it a couple times to figure this out. Okay. What Genie owner played JR on Dallas? So he played JR on Dallas, and he also owned a Genie. That's the part that threw me. Yep, Larry Hagman was JR on Dallas, and he also was Anthony Nelson on I Dream of Jeannie. Trying to figure out what that meant. Genie owner. Oh, I have to do this just because, yeah. If you guys are on my channel, I kind of, I don't know, stole this from him, but whatever. What kind of haircut does Drew Carey have? What kind of haircut does Drew Carey have? Yes, it's a crew cut. Drew crew cut. Drew's crew. The Drew crew. Crew cut. And thick sunglasses and thick plastic glasses. Ah. Yeah, there we go. Maybe, ooh, here we go. This is easy. Name one of the two actors who starred in Chips. California Highway Patrol. Name one of the two actors. I bet you know the one, but you don't know the other. So who? Yeah. You know Eric Estrada, but who was the other one? Yeah. Eric Estrada, bonus points for the other one. You know Ponch, who is John? Yeah, so who is... Yeah, it's Eric Estrada and the other guy. the blonde guy. And believe it or not, for a little while, Bruce Jenner was on that show. Back when? Before he was a she. It was Bruce Jenner who placed Larry Wilcox. Larry Wilcox is the other. Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox. And Bruce Jenner was in it for a minute. That's funny. Yep. Yeah, Larry Wilcox, that's the other guy. All right. What show featured the line, "What you talk about, Willis? What you talk about, Willis?" What show featured that one? What you talk about, Willis? What was the name of the show? Yeah, different strokes for different folks. Hang on a second, guys. I have to step out for just a second. I'll be right back. So talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. Wow, really? 5:30 already? Only 2:30 here. So, okay. What city is the setting for the Drew Carey Show? If you ever watched that one. What city is home to Drew Carey? And apparently it rocks. He used to sing that at the opening song. Drew Carey Show. Certain town rocks. You also have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there. It's Cleveland, yes, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland rocks. Even Huey Lewis says Cleveland rocks. Heart of rock and roll. Hey, Psycho Ducky. Okay, here we go. What was the exotic tropical island where visitors' dreams come true? Exotic tropical island where visitors' dreams come true. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Mr. Rourke. Welcome to Fantasy Island. The plane. The plane. The plane. The plane. Wasn't the same after he left. The guy didn't say the plane, he just pushed a button and rang the bell. It was Fantasy Island. Oh, yeah, well, here we go. Follow up on that one. Hervé Villachez played what character on Fantasy Island? There you go. Tattoo. Smiles, everyone, smiles. Hey, boss. Hey, Tattoo. The Tattoo, yes. What is his fantasy today? Here we go. This will follow up to follow up to follow up. What famous words did the character Tattoo exclaim when the guests were arriving on Fantasy Island? We already know. The plane, the plane. The plane, the plane. Yep. The plane, the plane. Ah. The plane, the plane. Oh, here's a bunch of good ones. All right. Where did Flipper live? Flipper the dolphin. Hawaii, Florida, or California? Where did Flipper live? They call him Flipper. Flipper. King of the sea. Flipper. Friend to you and me. He lived, yes, Flipper lived in Florida. Flipper lived in Florida. Ah, yeah, yikes. I don't even know why I need to read these other ones, but I will. You guys will know this one. You'll say it before I even say it, before I finish the question, I'm sure. What was the name of the Duke brothers' car on Dukes of Hazzard? General Lee, General Grant, or General Pershing? Yeah, so it's a General Lee, General Pershing. I think that would be a different show. General Pershing. Get to the General Pershing. Yeah. Yes, it was a general. Everybody knows the General Lee. What kind of car did they drive on the Dukes of Hazzard? Pontiac, Ford, or Dodge? Pontiac, Ford, or Dodge? Yeah, it was a Dodge. 1969 Dodge Charger. Don't think a Ford would have done the same. Imagine them in a Ford Pinto. Yeehaw! Wouldn't have had the same appeal. Chevy Vega, yeah, there you go. Or a Pacer. Gremlin. I don't know. Mighty Dodge. Dodge Duster. Al Bundy's car. Maybe you guys will know this one. What What is the name of the oversized and outlandish character that Drew Carey works with at the department store? Who does he work with at the department store? What is that person's name? Bonus points if you get the last name. Yes, she often had too much makeup. Way too much makeup. Yes, it was Mimi. And for some reason, I hate that character right now. Because she reminds me of someone that I do not like. Yep. Don't like her. Don't like that person. All right, here we go. Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Tim Conway were all regulars on which comedy show? I love this show. Been watching that. Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Tim Conway were all characters on this comedy show, named after the star from the 60s. No, wasn't Happy Days. Yes, it was Carol Burnett. The Carol Burnett Show. Carol Burnett Shoe, yes. Carol Burnett Shoe. What did Charlie's Angels do for a living? I took them away from all that. Now they work for me, Charlie. What do they do for Charlie? For a job, by the way. Yeah. Detectives, private investigators, yeah. I took them away from all that. My name is Charlie. You guys will get this one. I'm sure you guys were a fan of this. I was not. I don't know. I didn't get this whole thing, but maybe you guys did. Who from the cast of Cheers went on to host a radio call-in show in Seattle? They were on Cheers. They went on to host a radio show, call-in show, Seattle. It was not Norm. Got his own show, based in Seattle. Yes, Fraser, Dr. Fraser Crane. And the series was Frasier. I didn't think it was that funny. I don't know. Everybody said they liked it. I just didn't. I didn't get it. There's certain shows like that. I don't get the appeal of them. I just never thought they were funny to me anyway. Maybe if you were, having a little bit of substance there, might make it a little more funnier at 3 in the morning when you're having munchies. Yeah, well. What was the family's last name on 8 is Enough? 8 is Enough. What was the family's last name? Tom, Abby, and all the kids. Trying to remember the kids' names. Nicholas, Tommy, David, Susan, Nancy, Elizabeth, Joni, and one more. Can't remember that one. Wow. Watched it too many times. Wasn't Bradley, but you're close. Real close. Very close. Changed the name a little bit. Newspaper reporter for the Sacramento Bee. Yeah, Bradford. That was it. The Bradfords. I don't know where they get these choices on here, but some of them are funny. Dorothy Ramsey was better known by what nickname in the Facts of Life? Tootie, Tootsie, or Cutie? What was it? Was it Tootie, Tootsie, or Cutie? That was Tootie, yes. Why they came up with the Tootsie? It wasn't Tootsie. It was Tootie. Tootie. Right. What is Jerry short for in Jerry Seinfeld? Jerome, Jeremy, or Gerald? Jerry is short for Jerome, Jeremy, or Gerald? And I know, what's her name? It's not Gerald. Elaine used to say it all the time. Call him by his full name. It's not Gerald. Jerome, Jeremy, or Gerald? You already kind of know. It's short for something. Jerome or Jeremy? Jeremy Seinfeld or Jerome Seinfeld? One of those. Probably lagging again. I don't know. The YouTube's been so weird lately. People were having trouble streaming. It's lagging really bad. People are getting buffering. So I don't know. Cutting in and out. Who knows? YouTube's got trouble, man. Know that. So for Jerry is short for Jerome Seinfeld. So there you go. So I know it's late over where you guys are. Seeing what you guys been up to. Hope everybody's been safe. with all the craziness that's going on. Hopefully you're not in any of the areas that's affected. All this stuff, and like I was saying earlier, I was spent most of the day watching craziness going on over here. They were out of control. I was watching all the stuff on TV. I mean, it was crazy the whole day, watching all this stuff that was going on here near me. They went out and they shut the freeway down because they had protesters walking on the freeway. They walked over to City Hall. Okay, Peachy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, they marched over to City Hall. They had a standoff with the police. They had to have the National Guard or whatever. They had to have the troops out there. They had to escort them away because they wouldn't leave. They were firing tear gas and stuff into the crowd. The crowd was setting dumpsters on fire. They were putting cars and stuff in the roadway. They wouldn't leave. It was crazy. I mean, and they were getting arrested. They're getting beat down. So it was crazy today. And this was all just because of this, they decided to go out there and protest. And it got pretty ugly there for a while, so I don't know. I hope they can get a handle on this and stop all this craziness. I don't see why they want to do it, but it doesn't accomplish anything in my opinion. But some people might think it does, but I really don't see it. I don't see the logic of it. I don't see that it accomplishes anything to vandalism and all this stuff. But hopefully it will get a little bit better. Time goes on, and I hope everybody's staying safe and secure. And hopefully you guys will, be able to stay out of all the trouble. I don't know why they want to do that, but I guess they do. But thankfully it wasn't near me, so. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm distracted right now. Just playing this games on here. Yep, so I do have a couple of things coming up in the for the next couple of reviews. I know you guys just saw the corn Pringles. I did those, were different. If you like corn and potato chips, give that one a try. I got some other stuff coming up tomorrow and then throughout the week, so that will be coming up. And I got a couple items I gotta try. I might have to go back to Popeyes and try some of that stuff. I went there the other day and they said they didn't have the buffalo tenders. And I don't understand why they didn't have them. Apparently it's on the menu. All they're doing is putting buffalo sauce on the chicken tenders and calling it new. So I don't know what's so hard about that, but they claim they didn't have it. And I went there and I went through the drive-thru and I ordered the blueberry pie that they got, the new blueberry cream pie. And I got all set up. I did my review. I was gonna do my review. I took pictures of it, started my review, broke it open, and it wasn't a blueberry pie, it was an apple pie. I'm like, oh man. So if I would have had to go back through the drive-thru to get the right one, it would have taking about another half an hour. So I just said, forget it, I'll just do it another time. Make sure it's a blueberry pie and not an apple pie. So it was not a good day for that. But it happens time to time. It was funny too because I actually got halfway through the review, and then I had to just cancel it, because like supposed to be doing the blueberry pie, and you break it open and it's not blueberry, and it's like, well, what do you do? Do you pretend it's blueberry and go on with it, or you just say, well, this is apple pie? I don't know. But yeah, they kind of let me down. I've always got trouble with my Popeyes. They're always screwing me up. They get the wrong order. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's on their menu, even when they got pictures of it. Yeah, I don't know. Not a good place to get anything. I've had all kinds of trouble with them the last dozen or so reviews that I've done through there. They just they don't know what's on their menu. I don't think they're trained real well there. No one knows what's going on. Yeah, it's not a good place. Plus now, and it takes extra long time when you go through the drive-through, and they don't have it together. That's why I don't like going there. But it is what it is, and I'm gonna have to try a couple other things. I think there's a couple new items coming up, and then maybe I'll go back and try an item from like I'm trying to do is build a bucket list kind of thing, and I'll go back and try classic items and stuff from some of the menus that I just haven't ever tried that are always on the menu. I'll see about that. Like some of these ones, like they got Big Mac or a Jumbo Jack, or some kind of basic item from the place. Maybe you guys never tried it or never had it, and it's always on the menu and just never tried it, or I've never officially reviewed it. So that's what I was thinking of doing. That I also was looking for some of that old time cheapo booze. I still can't find it. I think I need to go to an actual liquor store for that, or I don't know. I don't know if they'd have it at like a drugstore like CVS or some of these other ones. I was trying to get the cheapo wino booze, Mad Dog 2020, Thunderbird, things like that, but they don't have them at the regular grocery store. So I think you have to go to a liquor store or like a drugstore or something like that. And I don't know anything about it. I looked in Walmart, didn't see it there. And I think I looked in Target too. I didn't see it there. So apparently that's not a regular item that they carry, at least not in my neighborhood. Maybe in your neighborhood Walmart or wherever they might have that stuff, but I did not see it here. So I'll keep my eyes out for it. Couldn't find any of that stuff. Boone's Farm strawberry. Yeah, couldn't find them. I don't know. Maybe they just, I'm not looking in the right places apparently. And I don't know if they have it like the gas stations. Probably not. I don't think they have liquor license at the gas station. So it's just beer and whatever else, I guess. But I'll go check it out. Have to look at some stuff, and then to work on a few reviews, and then maybe as time goes by, I might try to do a lunch stream. Actually, on Tuesday, I'm supposed to be going to do a food review, or a food testing. As far as I know, that's still going to be open. It's still going to be on. I haven't seen anything that's canceled, so hopefully that'll still be on. And then while I'm out on Tuesday, maybe I can do something or review something or have a lunch stream. I don't know. Because I think they said on officially on the 30 on after the 31st we were supposed to be done. And then so yeah, that's going to be, what is it? Yeah, Sunday. Sunday is the 31st. So as of Sunday, we're supposed to be out of this shelter in place. Now, I don't know if they're going to extend it or they're going to change it, or if it's by county or how they're going to do that. But I will find out for sure if they don't do it and I can't do the food review, then maybe they'll push it to a different day. I don't know. But we'll find out in the next couple days, I guess. I think what they were trying to do was they were trying to get the people booked if they could have testing on that particular day. I guess they wanted to get everybody set up. I don't know. I actually did qualify for one before all this stuff went down, and I was supposed to be scheduled to go the one day, and then they sent me a notice saying, don't come in, we're not going to have the testing, it's been postponed, we'll let you know when they're going to start up again. So I don't know, it's kind of iffy right now. So hopefully things are getting better where you guys are. There's some of the places have been opening again, and I think that's the other thing that's going to happen here is once they really ease up some of the restrictions, and they're probably going to do it in different counties, but then the problem is the people from here are going to go to the other counties to get, like, their haircut or go to the stores or go shopping. Oh, really? Original Thunderbird has been relaunched? Yeah, I gotta look. I don't know. And I can't look it up online or anything because Walmart and all that don't have, you have to buy it in store. Can't buy it. Can't buy it and have them ship it to you. So, yep. Hasn't been at the grocery stores either, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right place or not going to the right store. I have seen some of the ones like Bartles and James has wine coolers in a can now, and yeah, but I have not seen that. But maybe there's one other store I haven't looked for. They got a pretty good liquor section, so maybe they have it up there. I don't know. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow and see. So, yes, other than that, guys, not a lot going on here. Hope you guys are, doing good where you're at. I don't know what kind of situation you guys are in. I know some people were worse off, some people were a little bit better off. I don't know. But at least I try to keep you guys a little bit occupied while I'm on late night. I hope you guys find it entertaining. Like to come in here and just kind of get your mind off a lot of the stuff that's going on. It could get tough at sometimes, and with all the having to listen to all that stuff, I tried to do some stuff to keep your guys' mind off of things, and late night stuff. A lot of times people can't sleep. And yeah, like I said, I don't think the alert went out tonight, so that's probably why there's not very many people in here. But with all this, glitchy stuff going on with YouTube today, it's been really weird here. I mean, what was it, like the middle of the day? My TV just rebooted by itself, and I don't know if it was just a service thing or what happened. I was watching a show and all of a sudden the cable just rebooted. So, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, and I actually went out the other day with my my hat on, my sniper hat that I got, and It's actually a lot hotter than I would have thought. I was not as comfortable as I would have been, thought I would have been. So I don't know if I'm going to keep using it or not, but it did help where the mask was a little bit easier to breathe through. So yeah, I think I will give it another try. See, I have this. Here it is. I got this hat the other day. Some of you guys may have seen it. Some of you guys may not have seen it. But I got this one to wear out to the stores. It's a little hotter than I would have thought. But that was, I went out the other day when it was like 100 degrees out. So it's cooled down a little bit. So here we go. So yeah, this is like, got the, there we go. Yeah, so I got this to go out to the stores. It's got the face mask, it's got the other one, so yeah. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? Yeah. So yeah, I should do the shows like this. That way, I can't be accused of anything. I just have to keep covered up. Can't be. No one can accuse me of smiling or looking at anybody. Yes. Covered up. So yeah, that's the hat. That's kind of cool. And this is removable, and so yes. It is a little bit warmer than I would have liked, but and you could take the back shield off and you could take the face mask off. But when you go out, you have to have some kind of mask on right now, so they are sleeping right now. Where is it? Yeah. Hey, number one, thanks. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. There's one. And the other one's in the other room on the couch. That's Tazzy. Yeah, he's sleeping right there now. Like, okay. Yeah. See, there's his foot hanging out. There we go. And Ziggy's off in the other room in the couch, so. Yep. So that's what's going on with that. So it was hot here the last 3 days. It finally cooled off a little bit today. Oh, the Chef Boyardee pizza. It was actually not as bad as I thought. At the end of the video, I did eat it. It was a little bit too much sauce, but surprisingly, it was actually pretty good. Not like what I remembered. Because when I had it before, I remembered it was like cardboard crust, and they had the shaker cheese on it from before. It used to come in the box with the Kraft shaker cheese, and you're supposed to put that on for the cheese, and it was awful. Yeah, I used regular mozzarella and pepperoni and olive. And it turned out a lot better than I would have thought. So I'm going to have to try and get that again. And I think it was only like $2.75, and I got it at Walmart. And it's pretty easy. It was just the dough is in the box, and the can of tomato sauce. So yeah, it was easy. All you had to do was mix up the dough and roll it out, and then just put the sauce and whatever toppings you want on it. but I had not found those, and I was like, I had to go back and try it because I remember it from when I was real little. Well, apparently, a lot of people do remember that from, you know, maybe when they were little or their family made that. It was kind of, yeah, it was kind of like a family type thing where the kids could get involved. Yeah, I actually did. I finished it off. And I mean, next time I might put different toppings on it, or I don't know. Everybody's different on what they like for their pizza. Some people only like cheese or veggies or, all the different stuff. But yeah, it was actually pretty good. The dough turned out a lot fluffier than I would have thought. And I think maybe if it was supposed to be like two pizzas worth of crust and I doubled them up, so maybe if I had separated them, it wouldn't have been quite as thick. But it worked out good. Yeah, that's what you could have done. I could have done it that way. I could have rolled it out like in a long cookie sheet, done it that way, made like a square pizza. But I have a specific pizza pan that has holes in the bottom and it helps the crust and all that. So I usually roll that out whenever I do my pizza. So it worked good. I'll have to get another box and keep it on the shelf just in case I need, like don't have anything and it's like, well, what should I make today? Have a box of pizza mix on hand. And I think the shelf life on that's pretty good because it's just already sealed up. And the other thing I use sometimes is the frozen bread dough. Yeah. Or I'll take the frozen bread dough and then you just defrost the bread and you roll it out and do the same thing, make your pizza. But yeah, it's because I remember when I made it the first time, I think I was like, probably like 12 or 13. I made pizza and we made it with the shaker cheese, but then we put like regular cheese on there and it was like cheese soup and it was falling all over the place and it was like way too much cheese. And that shaker cheese did not melt. So I put on regular mozzarella and I think I put a little bit too much and it was falling all over the place and yeah, it was not a good situation. But like I said, that was a long time ago. I remember that from my childhood. And maybe like some of the other ones I used to have like fish sticks and TV dinners and stuff like that you used to have when you were little. SpaghettiOs. My sister used to always have the chicken and rice or chicken and stars soup. Used to have those. So, yeah. Not usually. I actually tried them a while back, and I don't know. No one makes any good frozen fish sticks at all. So I tried what was Van de Kamp, and I think I tried the Gordons, and I don't know some of the other ones. They're not real good. Actually, I have some up there that I have to try. I need to do a review on them. I have no idea what they're going to be like. They're potato and fish cakes. One's called Flipper Dippers. Flipper Dippers. And they look like a fish and they're fish and like mashed potatoes together. I don't know. Yeah, it's called Flipper Dippers. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I have to do a review on them, so I will find out. I found it at grocery outlet. I got another one. It's called number 1 stars or something like that. Yeah, you got to get the right tartar sauce though. That's the other thing. You cannot, if you don't have the right tartar sauce, it is not good. And I had one time. It was actually it was good. It was jalapeno tartar sauce. But once in like a great while, I'll go to McDonald's and get a fillet of fish, or I'll try a fish sandwich from some of these other ones. But like maybe once a year, I'll get it. I'm not a big fish person, so I've tried some of the ones from like Dollar Tree. Those were off. Those were awful. Ugh, man. I tried that fish sandwich from Dollar Tree. Ugh, never again. I had to throw it out. There's only been a few things that I've reviewed that I actually had to throw out. They still come. Schwan still comes around here. They do frozen foods, ice cream. I guess like dinners, frozen stuff like that. They still come around. They're kind of expensive though. Oh yeah. I tried one time. I didn't do a review on it, but it was called potato smileys, and it was mashed potatoes, and they were in a form of a smiley face. I don't know. They were deep fried. Yeah. So, and I actually tonight I had sloppy joes and tater tots. So that was what I had for dinner. Sloppy Joe and tater tots. Gosh. Oh yeah, you have to have the malt sauce on the fish and chips and fries. Yeah, you have to have that malt vinegar. And I did that review from my local fish and chip shop not too long ago. Those were some of the best fish and chips I've had. And the thing was, is I went back there. I hadn't been there in 40 years. I know I hadn't been there in 40 years. And yeah. So, place hadn't changed. But they actually have really good fish and chips. They're a little expensive, but they were worth it. Maybe I'll go back there again. I haven't been there for what, 6-8 months, I guess. This is a lot. Whenever I did my review a little while ago, but now it's kind of tough, with all these places. I think they might not even be open. I don't know. I know you have to get most of them. You have to get them to go, but now I don't know if they're going to start opening restaurants for like limited dine-in. Although that place only had like 3 tables anyways. So okay. Kind of maybe. Yeah. I remember that's the one thing they don't have around here. I was looking for it. I was trying to look for patty melts. They used to have them all the time. You get them at like Denny's or diners. And they don't have them. I know there for a while, some of them had them. Jack in the Box had it. I think, what was it? I think Burger King might have had it. I know Jack in the Box had the patty melt, sourdough patty melt. I love that one, actually. That was good. I wish they'd bring that back. Jack in the Box, bring it back. It's good. I love sourdough. Maybe that's what I'll do. Next time I'll get some stuff for a patty melt again. They're not that hard to make. Just have to grill the onions, and then you have to, yeah, patty melt. I used to have the best patty melt when I went to Reno, and one casino had one, and late night, yeah, we used to get it late night. You'd call for room service, and you'd get patty melt. And to get that, but I haven't been to Reno in a long time. And I don't know. Apparently, they're supposed to be starting to opening up the casinos again. So I don't know. But it's going to be completely different now. I don't know. I don't really want to go there with all this stuff that's going on. Well, you have to wear a mask, and everything's blocked off, and you got to stay 6 feet apart, and they're going to take your temperature, and you can't enjoy yourself and have fun if you got to be, adhering to the rules every 5 minutes, and they got to take your temperature, and you got to. Yeah, I mean, it's not, and they're going to come around every 5 minutes. They said something about if you use your card, if you put your card in it, the minute you take your card out and you leave, they get like a signal that says that the machine needs to be cleaned, and then they got to come over and clean it. But I don't see how that's gonna. I mean, you can't get people cleaning these machines every 5 minutes. But I don't know. It depends on. So I just don't see it. I would wait. I would truly wait until they relax up the things. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently they're still open, so I guess they made them essential. I don't know. Some people, they have to have their stuff. Yeah. Yep. I don't know how it's not going to work right. I mean, you can't monitor and clean every machine. And the other thing is what they were saying was that they're going to open these casinos, and they're going to say, okay, you have to wear a mask, but they're allowing smoking in the casino, and that makes no sense whatsoever. You're supposed to have a clean environment and keep the machines clean, and then you're going to let people blow smoke all into the air. Makes no sense. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, blow smoke and cough and get it all in the air and let it circulate all around. It makes no sense. I mean, you're trying to keep it clean and sterile environment as best you can, and then they're gonna blow smoke in the casino where everybody has to be around it. I mean, it's okay if you want to do it in your room or wherever, but to have everybody have to be around that, not a good idea. But hey, what do I know? I don't make the rules. Yeah, sometimes the people just, I don't know. I don't know how they've made these rules and who decided on what to do or what the rule is going to be, but yeah, they need a smokers lounge, but I remember the last couple times I went there, they did have a smoking section. In the Indian casinos, it was like one area was non-smoking, and it was so much nicer to go over there. Eyes didn't burn. You could breathe a little bit, but in the regular casino where all the smoke was, it was always so awful. And You know, you have to, they circulate that air around. Yeah. Well, like I said, I tried doing this, and this one just has mesh. This is a mesh mask, and even this was hard to breathe in. So, you know, those other fabric masks. Yeah, see, because this is like, you know, partially see-through, but you know, it is what it is. And I don't know how they do those medical grade ones. Those are tough. I wore that for about 5 minutes. I couldn't hardly breathe in that one. Yeah. I know, it's terrible. I mean, you know, you got to go out there with a respirator pretty much to keep everything completely out. Got to go out there like Bane, you know. Hello, Batman. Yeah, I totally agree. I was just in the store and this thing was bugging me, and that's just, you know, a face covering in it. But yeah, you got to follow the rules. Although the one day I was out and the one guy did not wear a mask. Yeah, that's true. Happens a lot. I remember when I used to go to the casinos and late night, sometimes the people would get into fights. They'd have a little bit too much to drink, and then the fight started. Yeah, they had to break them up, and I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Well, you know, our rules are still in effect, so but I don't know. In the next couple of days, they may um, relax them a little bit, and they're supposed to take off the shelter in place and let you be able to go out. And something about, oh no, that's all out the door right now. They're not social distancing. From what I saw today, they were not social distancing at all. They were right next to each other. All the crowd, I mean, crowds gathering everywhere, groups of people. They had masks on, but they were still like within a foot or two of each other. So, yeah, not a good thing. It was getting crazy. I couldn't hardly stand it watching it on TV. And watching the riot, they were having actual riots and they were setting stuff on fire. They set the dumpsters on fire. The cops were actually getting involved with the people. They shut down the freeway. The people went out on the freeway. They had the complete freeway was shut down. They went to City Hall. They were in crowds. They were, yeah, 101 got shut down. And then they were out in front of City Hall in San Jose. And police were getting into it. They're doing pepper spray, and they were actually arresting people. And it was, I was watching it on TV all day, and it just amazing that the people were getting into fights. They were getting arrested. They were, yeah, Atlanta too. So I just don't understand what it accomplishes, but they think it does, and it really doesn't. It causes more problems, and violence doesn't solve anything. It just makes a mess. But, you know, they get the mentality. Yeah. They get that mentality. They think that, you know, by standing up and causing problems and violence and destroying stuff is going to get their cause, you know, get their cause across. It doesn't. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, people just don't see it right now, and I don't know. A lot of it's also the younger generation. They don't understand. I know they just don't want to understand. They don't want to. They think they can just do whatever they want or say whatever they want, or don't have to be responsible. Yeah, it does to me too. Just because they don't respect the boundaries. They don't respect anything that's out there. They just do whatever they want to do. And most of this stuff, I know it was people out there wanting to, be in attention, want to say, "Hey, I was out there. I threw rocks at the police." Yeah, me too. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but they need to stop. But you can't tell them that. They know best. So yeah, the vigilantes, all that stuff. It's hopeless right now. I mean, we're imploding as a society, and I just don't. I don't know. So that's why I've been staying home. I'm trying to keep out of this whole. Yeah, it is. They want to be social media because everybody was down there with their cell phone, broadcasting everything that was going on, and they were even had the news chopper was there. That was the crazy thing. They were showing the news crew was like right up with the police, and they were getting shoved around, and they had to back off, and the news camera was getting shoved away. So yeah, they were right in the middle of it. So that was just I just didn't understand it. I mean, and that was on for a good like what 3 hours today, 3 4 hours, and I don't know. Finally had to give up, and I said I can't watch this anymore, and I wanted to have some dinner. Yeah, I understand. I understand that, but for right now, we got to deal with it as best we can, and you know, there are people that are making it extremely tough to deal with the life here. So, don't know. Yeah, that's what I heard. That they were shutting down, like what was it, 10 o'clock or something like that. No, I had a curfew in those areas that had the problem. And the other thing was, surprised that guy made a real quick exit after he made his little statement about China and didn't say anything else, and he left because he knew he's in trouble. Because he was tweeting the wrong thing. Oh, Mr. Oompa Loompa, he was tweeting all that stuff last night about once the looting starts, so does the shooting. And then he held a press conference for about 10 minutes. And then he didn't take any questions. He left. He went on about how China started everything, and that was it. And he was yelling about China and da 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 da. And then he just said, okay, boom, he left, walked away. Didn't say one word about the riots, didn't say anything about the whole situation, didn't say a word. Because he knew, yeah, it's a hotbed right now, so. My mom absolutely hates him, so I can't really take him either, but unfortunately he's our leader, so you gotta go with what he says, but it doesn't instill hope in me, I'll tell you that. And I didn't vote for him, so I didn't vote him in. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe in a couple months we'll get someone different. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see, man. Actually, though, I would not want to inherit this mess if I was to be the president. I really wouldn't want to have to come in after all that. He's made such a mess of things and everything is so terrible. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good sentiment. I have to agree. But for right now, yes, I agree. Nothing redeeming about him, and he's such a moron, and he doesn't get it. Yeah, true. And he tries to cover stuff up, and he wants to take that Sharpie out and change everything he said, you know. Didn't really mean it. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not a good topic around this house. I always I hear complaints all the time and anger over what he did next, what he said next. Oh my God. So I try not to watch anything that he's on. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, if I'm watching like something else and you know, breaking news, and then he gets on there and talks, and it's like, oh my God, I gotta change the channel. I can't take it. That's why what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to watch either tape stuff or the other channels that don't have the news on it, or old shows, and keep my mind off all this stuff that's going on, because I can only watch so much news. I was watching some old movies over the weekend. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't want to mess up his tan. That's why. Doesn't want to mess the tan up. So won't wear a mask. I don't know. Oh, hello from New Zealand. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, there was a couple other people from New Zealand, so welcome. Yeah, I don't know. It's getting tougher and tougher. I have been trying to find other things to occupy my time and keep away from all that stuff. What did I watch? Some old crazy videos and old movies that I've been trying to watch. Yeah, I know. I don't. All that stuff that I try to keep away from all that stuff. It's too frustrating. It's too annoying. It gets everybody riled up. I try to stay away from all that. What did I watch? Just was watching some old like 80s and 90s movies. I was laughing at the other one the other day. The other day, someone got that song stuck in my head, and I had to go back and watch the movie. So I had to go back and watch it. I watched that one Euro Trip because they were talking about the other day, and it was Scotty Doesn't Know. I had to watch that movie and sing the song. If you guys have seen it, you'll know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Yeah. The 90s were okay, and yeah. I was more into the 70s, 80s, and kind of the 90s. And yeah, I had to go back and watch some of the ones that I hadn't seen in a long time, or some of the obscure movies that I hadn't seen for a while. Yeah, that's true. Most of the ones now are, yeah, they're not that great. But old comedies, old stuff on there. Yeah, Star Wars. Well, the first three were good. Yeah, I can't get into the music today. I have to listen to the '80s stuff. Yeah, if you ever saw, there was a thing on South Park, and he was talking about he woke up and heard on the radio, and it sounds like a bunch of crap. It sounds like people are just farting. It's just a bunch of crap. Oh, okay, PG. Yeah, and all the stuff comes out and it's just like I can't get into the way that things are now. I don't know. Can't understand the words. Like, don't like the beat. I don't know. And it's the same stuff over and over again. Same melody, same hip hop. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 80s and that's my era. That's what I've got on my phone. I listen to all that stuff. 80s into the 90s a little, but yeah, most of the and then when they redo the songs from the 80s and they're awful. Yeah, mostly the 80s for me. That's what I'll listen to those if anything, and old classics and stuff. And so I've been watching some of those old shows, old series. Um, some of the ones I hadn't seen in a long time, and some I've been watching these obscure movies like that some of these people did that I didn't even know they did. I was watching something with Lee Majors. It was like Lee Majors. He was the Norseman. He played like um, a Viking Norseman guy, and it was like, yeah, those were good. And yeah, there was a whole bunch of other ones that I was watching. Watch those Hercules movies from the '80s. Those were awful. Lou Ferrigno. And then I had to watch that one, the other one too. That is a really good one if you want to watch it. It was actually from like, I think it was like from 2000 and something. Was the Onion movie? That was a good one to watch that one. Yeah, egg rolls from Jack in the Box are good too. But I have the other day. I had a double Jack the other day. I put the picture up of that. That was actually pretty good. I hadn't had a double Jack, and I had the tiny tacos again. They're still around, believe it or not. Because the other day it was like just so hot, and I didn't want to cook, and I just had to go down and get something. But yeah, and unfortunately they're like the only thing that's open late at night, so that's why a lot of times I'll get something from Jack in the Box or Taco Bell. I didn't feel like anything tonight. I just had a burrito and a bagel dog. I'm not real super hungry. 90s, yeah, well. Yeah, there were some things that were okay in the 90s. Yeah, but most of the stuff back in 80s, 82, 83, 84, 85, those were like the heyday for me. No. Hmm. Not that I think of. Well, what did I watch? Secret Admirer. That was another one I watched. Hadn't seen that for a while. That had Lori Loughlin in it, believe it or not. Well, guess you got to do it. Really? Yeah, I don't know. Once in a while, I've been going there a little more than often. Uh, I almost got that popcorn chicken the other day, but I didn't. I don't know. I tried the popcorn chicken from KFC too, and I don't know. Not sure which one. I think I like the KFC popcorn chicken a little better than the Jack in the Box popcorn chicken. But they have the spicy one, so that's the only bad thing. KFC did not have spicy popcorn chicken. Except I probably could have got the Nashville hot sauce to dip it in. Or pour over it. That would have been good. Yeah, wait to see if anything else comes out. Hopefully. They will. Actually, I did try yeah. I tried a new one at McDonald's. Oh, really? Yeah. I've had that happen. No, that's my pot pie. Kitty, that's my pot pie. Do they still have that? I don't know. Maybe they don't even have it anymore. Or do they? Yeah, they don't have too much new out there. I'm waiting to see if anything like from Burger King or Carl's Jr.'s or anything. I don't know. It's kind of at a lull right now as far as what's out, new items. Maybe more towards the end of summer. I think they're doing a lot of drinks and stuff right now for the hot weather. But maybe once it gets towards later in the summer, maybe they'll put something out. I don't know, sandwiches or fries or I don't know. I got some ideas for other stuff to do. You know, if there's not anything new coming out. But fortunately, I got a lot of stuff that I've already recorded. So, hey, Sonny. I still got a few. I've still got a few, like more than a few, like about 30 or 40 reviews that I've already got done. So I'm good for that. Yeah, not too much. Popcorn chicken on a hot dog bun. I don't know. Or popcorn chicken chili cheese. I don't know. Maybe not. But maybe, I don't know. I could have put gravy on it, I guess. That would have been different. Popcorn chicken with the gravy. Ooh, that's what I could do. Do a mashup. Yeah, didn't think about that. Because my KFC is a KFC and A&W, and they've got chicken, popcorn chicken, they've got cheese curds, and they've got gravy. And they got cheese. Or poutine. That's what I was thinking, like the poutine thing. Like a mashed potato bowl with popcorn chicken and gravy and cheese curds. Make a poutine. Something poutine. That I could do that. Be a little expensive, but I could do it. Do like get a mashed potato bowl and add popcorn chicken to it and cheese curds, extra gravy, Nashville hot. Got some ideas now. Yeah. Yeah, chicken. But see, I could add my popcorn chicken and cheese curds and gravy and a little bit of Nashville hot sauce on top. I could get creative, yeah. I don't know. I'll think about that and check it out. But yeah, always looking about doing some mashups or make your own. No, they probably don't. I don't know if they might still have the famous bowls. I think they do. But they don't put very much of anything in it. They only put like a little couple pieces of chicken on it, I believe. And then the gravy and corn, but what I could do is just order cheese curds, ask for extra gravy, and Nashville hot on the side. Yeah, or I could call it I don't know. I could do it a bunch of different stuff, but someone the ones they gave me the idea they were doing where they combine different restaurants and make something. Where they went like got I think they did make poutine. I forget. They got gravy from KFC. They got cheese curds, I think, from Dairy Queen, and then they got something else from stuff. There's a place you can go get them all together, but if you're lucky enough to have one that's KFC, A&W, or something, you can combine them there. Or I could do the fries, like McDonald's fries, KFC gravy. And cheese curds. Make it that way. I don't know. There's a lot of different stuff. Or mac and cheese. I don't go to Panda Express all that often. I haven't been there in probably a little while. Sometimes I'll get the frozen egg rolls and do them at home. Once in a great while, I actually got Chinese food from the restaurant up here, and I got wontons with that. Those were actually pretty good. But no, I'm sure there's already people have already done it already. I think I know what one you're talking about. I forget what it was. It was a new item. Believe me, people have already jumped on that. So as soon as they got there, although I don't know, I think they are open. I think for takeout only. We do have one here. But it's been a while. And we used to have all these other places, but they ended up closing. We used to have a Dairy Queen. They closed that down. We used to have, I've noticed a lot of the places around here. I don't know if it's because of all this stuff that's going on. They closed down a couple of our Subway stores. They're not there anymore. I was like, what? And they're closing early now. Subway is closing by like 5 o'clock. If you don't get your food before 5, they're closed. And same with, I heard that Starbucks is reopening a lot of places, and they're closing them by like 2 or 3, some of them. But I guess you're getting them to go. There for a while it was only the drive-through stores, but now they're starting to opening up the other stores. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have to go and check some stuff out. See what's out there on the menu. Like I said, I tried to go to Popeyes and they were messed up, so I got issues with my Popeyes, man. They don't know what's going on there. And then every time I wait, if it's been there longer than a day or two, they're out. They don't have it anymore. It's not on the menu. Yeah, my Popeye is just like awful. Because I went there the other day. I wanted to do the new buffalo tenders, and I asked him. I'm in the drive-thru. I waited 20 minutes in the drive-thru. I said, I want to get the buffalo tenders. We don't have that. What do you mean you don't have that? You got buffalo sauce. You can't put them on a tender? No, we don't have it. Like, okay, then I want to get the blueberry pie. And then they said, the what kind of pie? I said, yes, the blueberry pie right there on there. And then they said, okay, drove up, and I got the order. They gave me my order, pulled off, started doing the review, filmed it, started doing the review, broke the pie open. It was an apple pie. You can't review a blueberry pie if it's an apple pie. So yeah, that screwed up my whole review. So I can't use it. And I didn't want to go back and wait in line for half an hour at the drive-thru to tell them that they screwed up and gave me the wrong pie. So I just said, I'll try it a different day. Fortunately, it was only $3, so I don't know. It's just frustrating when that stuff happens. But yeah, my Popeyes is awful. There's a language barrier. They don't know what's going on. The people aren't trained. They don't know what they even have on the menu. And they don't put the items up on the menu that they have. So I don't know. When I went and looked on the app, they had it available to order on the app. So go and figure. Yeah. Yeah, you got to check it now in the bag. Yeah, well, it was what it was, If I do go back, I'm going to yell and scream. I'm going to say, look, make sure you gave me the right pie. Last time you didn't. Yeah, if I thought it would help, I'd send a letter to corporate or whatever, but yeah, it's not worth it now. So I've had really bad luck every time I've gone through there. They just don't know what's going on. And it's not me, it's everybody that goes there. I've read lots of reviews about the Popeye service stinks. The food's good, but the service is horrible. No customer service, no nothing. They don't care. And they always charge me the wrong thing, and I don't know. That's why I don't like going there that often. I don't know. Popeyes and me do not get along. And I think the closest one is like 2 towns away. I don't know if I'd have any better luck with them either, so I don't know. That's why you don't see too many Popeyes reviews. Because the last time I tried one, man, they screwed it up real bad. Okay, that sounds good. What am I going to make? I don't know yet. I got stuff, but think something to do with turkey, maybe. I don't know. Oh no, chicken wings, that's it. Make me some chicken wings. Yeah. Nope, no Dairy Queen. They closed it down here. Sorry, no Dairy Queen. They closed a lot of places around here. You know, Dairy Queen. They closed our Applebee's. What else did they close? A couple other places that they shut down. And I've been hearing that they're gonna, a lot of these businesses aren't gonna reopen. So yeah, we're getting hit kind of hard. Some of them, local places and stuff. I heard the one place, the dry cleaners around here, they're gonna have to close up. They didn't get any business. They've been there for like 40 years. So, I hate to see that happen, but no one's getting dry cleaning. No, I don't think we ever had a Bennigan's. We had a couple other ones that ended up closing. Lions. We had a Sambo's long time ago. We had a Baker Square that closed. We had the Sizzler that closed. What else? A couple other places ended up closing. We had that was the other place we had that ended up closing, was Mimi's Cafe. And then we had a macaroni grill that ended up going. Yeah, I hear you. If I had a grill or a smoker, I don't have either. I have to use, I got like a George Foreman grill, and I don't have a smoker, so yeah, I don't know. Make do with what I got, I guess. Yeah, I know. Macaroni grill, it was sad to see that go. And the Mimi's went away, and then they had all the Marie calendars closed up. Those went away. Yeah, Sizzlers all went away. A couple other ones ended up going away. We used to have that one place. I'm still mad they got rid of that. It was called Una Mas. It was like a Mexican place. I liked that one, but they closed that up. They had the best burritos over there. Ooh, yeah, I still gotta do that review. I gotta put that up. I went somewhere and I got some carne asada fries. I gotta work on that review. And then, yeah, because that one place used to have, Una Mas they had carne asada fries, and I was going to get them, and then they ended up closing down. So I was like, dang, man, it stinks. Didn't get to try them. I don't know. I believe I actually did a review on Una Moss, one of my first reviews, I did that. I got their Foghead burrito. Still have that. I have to go back and look at that one again. But yeah, they ended up closing that down. They ended up closing a lot of places here. And you know, with all this stuff, and a lot of them aren't going to reopen. I saw a thing about all the sweet tomatoes and the soup plantations are closing. A lot of the chains and stuff, J. Crew, a couple other ones now, they're all closing. They're not going to reopen. The department stores and the mall places they're all doomed, really. They're not going to be reopening the malls anytime soon, so no one's going to go. Although I did see something around here that one mall was actually open, but it was like deserted. But yeah, anything that's inside a mall, you know, you'll be lucky if they reopen them. They probably won't. They won't get the business. No one goes in person anymore. Order it all online. So yeah, it's changed. Whole dynamics have changed. No one goes to the food courts. No one goes to the specialty shops that they have all in there. All the kiosks that they want you to buy stuff from, and I don't know, not quite the same. But yeah, it's always more expensive there anyway. I haven't been to a mall in what's 10 years maybe. It might have been, they might have had one, or Steak and Potato Company. I think that was one of them. Sbarro's, they used to have that. That was actually pretty good, but I think they ended up closing that. Sbarro's, a pizza place, and then the always hot dog on a stick. Hot dog on a stick. And what was that? They always had them at their the pretzel, Mrs. Fields cookies. That's what they have. No, we do not have that. No Raising Cane's. Not anywhere near me. I think they're all in Southern California. That's the closest one. So, unfortunately, no Raising Cane's. Oh well. But yeah, all those old places I used to go to in the mall, and I hadn't been to them in long time. Mrs. Fields, was it Wetzel's Pretzels? God. Orange Julius, that used to be a big thing. Those other ones, Sbarro, and they usually had a couple other places. And they used to have usually Chinese food. Sometimes they had like cheesesteak. The malls used to have like the food courts all the time. Really? See, we don't even have a Checkers here. The only thing we have in our Walmart. Yep. That's usually what I do. If I ever do the steak, I just, not even, sometimes I'll just put a little salt and pepper, and then that's it, yeah. Salt, pepper, and maybe a little butter. But I'm good to go with that. Yeah, I wish they'd do that here. The only thing we have in our Walmart is here in town is a Subway. I found those in the store. Yeah, I looked and saw they're kind of expensive now. The steakums, that gray steak, not the best. Not the best. Actually, if I want that, I will go up to there's a place up here called the cheesesteak shop, and they had I gotta go up and get those vans again. The cheesesteak fries. Maybe I'll do that. Do a review on that. I've had those several times. Those are good. They throw everything on their steak fries, and then they put the cheesesteak and the sauce and the peppers and the onions. So yeah, that's actually really good. Haven't been there for a little while. And then yeah, they used to have some weird what they got. The one they got at my mall, what do they got? PF Chang's and a Cheesecake Factory, and there's another one. Can't remember what it was, but those are expensive to go to those. PF Chang's, Cheesecake Factory. There was another sit-down place. Can't remember it now. But nah, it's not quite the same now. They've kind of really all of them, or just some of them. I would not be surprised if it actually did. I mean, they had the cheesecake itself is good, but the rest of it, man. I went there one time, maybe. I went to that PF Chang's one time. I won't go there again, man. I got something one time, and I got it was like orange chicken or something. It was like $18. $18 for orange chicken and a drink for one meal. And all it was the orange chicken and a little bit of rice and a drink, and it was not that great. And paying $18. Yeah, it was crazy. It was like a dinner plate. Yeah, because it was like $15 for this like orange chicken, and then it was like $3 for a drink. The bill comes and it's like $18.50. Yeah, and I was like, I'm not going there again. And it wasn't that orange chicken was not like the most wonderful thing in the world. So yeah, I will not go back to PF Chang's. No, serious. I didn't get dessert or an appetizer or anything. I was like, ridiculous, man. And I did go to the Cheesecake Factory a couple of times, but it's always too much food. Because I like go there and I get like I get an appetizer, and then you get like their dinner, and there was like always like huge amount. Sometimes you could get like a half order, and then by the time you got through that, and then you got dessert, you were stuffed. They had such a big menu, all kinds of stuff on there. Sometimes I would just go in and get an appetizer and then a piece of cheesecake to take home. And I was good with that. But yeah, I know. Nope. Don't recognize those. Nope, not here. The only other burrito places we have, one's called 360 Burrito and Freebird's Burrito, and a couple other ones. I don't really. And then the local ones. Although I do have to admit, the one I went to, you might have to go check it out one time. That burrito, the Burrito Zilla, that that was one of my favorite ones to do. I might have to go back there. Oh yeah, well, that Burritozilla, I had to do that one. That was epic, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't even like Chipotle, so sorry. That one that the Burritozilla that I got, and that was still probably like the epic burrito. It's in San Jose. They got a lot of different. They got like 5 or 6 locations in San Jose. It's called Iguana's Burritozilla. And my God, that thing was epic. I mean, it took me 2 days to eat the whole thing. Thing weighed 5 pounds. It was 18-inch long burrito. Yeah, it's the same one. I went there. I actually got the Burritozilla, and I ate half of it on a live stream, and I took the other half home. It was $30, but it was the biggest burrito I've ever had in my life. I mean, literally it was 18 inches long, weighed 5 pounds, came in a big box, like a big cardboard box. I had to do it. Went there one time, got it. It's about a hour and a half drive, but it was epic, I'll tell you that. I was glad I got to do it. It was fun, but yeah. They have smaller burritos you can get there. You don't have to get the super big one, but yeah, I had to try it one time just for the effect of it. The thing fit on my whole dashboard. Yeah, and so I don't know if I'm gonna make it back there again, but I tried it. It was fun. But yeah, they have like 5 locations in and around San Jose, different areas. So if you ever go out there, give them a try. But I don't know if they're, I guess they have them to go right now. But I had been there like 10 years earlier, and I went there with a friend, and we split one of them. And even that was like, we ate half of half, and we took the other half home. So yeah, it was different. Yeah, but once you try that, some of these other places, they're okay. I mean, local places, mom and pop Mexican places are good. Some of the lesser known chains, but yeah. I wish they would have had that one place that we had here years ago, and I called it a gut bomb. It was a local place. It was called El Lorito, and they used to have this one called Super Deluxe Burrito. I actually weighed it one time. It did weigh 5 pounds. They took like 3 giant burritos and they put it all together, and it had ground beef, rice, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, guacamole, sour cream, everything all on it. And it was like, I don't know, it's like about $6. It was like this giant burrito. But they closed it down probably 25 years ago. It was a good place, but it's been several things since they've changed it over. It's still a Mexican place now. They don't have what it used to be. I don't know, man. That was, I called it the super gut bomb. That's what I used to call it. But yeah, they don't stay around long. All these places, I don't know. But yeah, I would get that, and I'd be like set for a day. I could eat like half of it, and then have the other half the next morning, and yeah, sour cream and guacamole. Yeah, it was good though. Like I said, I wish they would have kept it around. No, some sluts. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Well, right now, no, the sluts, you can't do the sluts right now. They got things in place. You can't get to them. They're covered up. The sluts are covered up now. They only got half as many sluts in the casino, and they got plastic covers over them now. You can't get to the sluts. They're changing all that stuff now. They're putting up, yeah, shields, and they take your temperature, and you have to wear masks and the whole thing. I don't want to be in a casino where you have to, you know, be temperature screened and wear a mask and all that stuff. Yeah, so, and not gonna go. I'm waiting until all this stuff is completely, like, gone. So, and even the other day I wore this, and I don't know, it's still pretty hot. I wore this out, and it was still pretty, but that was when it was 100 degrees. So it was pretty dang hot. I don't know, I'll give it another try. I had this one on. Oh yeah, that's true. But I will try doing this one again. See, I will try this. But it was 100 degrees when I went out the other day, so it was pretty hot to wear this. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah. No, it's not Amish. It's just a it's just a mask. So yeah, I gotta. Yeah, well, see, you could also take that off, and it's got the back guard. You can always take this off too. And this is actually like a, I don't know, I'm gonna call it a combat hat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta do the beard, man. To get a Amish beard, could party like it's 1699. I don't know. But yeah, that was supposed to help with the face guard, so I don't have to wear the mask. They're sleeping. They're sleeping still, thankfully. So, yeah, it was supposed to help, but like I said, I was out the other day and it was like 100 degrees, so I got a little bit hot in it. It is cooling down, so that's a good part. I think it's only going to be in like the 80s. Sorry about that. Only going to be in like the 80s here now. It was like 100, 101 in the last few days, and now it's cooling down, so not as hot. I have to figure out things. So yeah, a lot of different stuff out there, guys. I don't know. Cool. Yep, I recycle. We've got a garbage bin, we got a recycle bin, and we got a compost bin. And that's what over there, I dump that in the recycle bin, and then garbage goes in the garbage bin. And all the compost and grass and all that stuff go in the green bin. So yes, I do recycle. I do shine my pants. Yeah. So yeah, I try to recycle whenever I can. Yeah, cans, containers, boxes, anything like that. Bang hole, yeah. Bang, bang, yeah. Bang, bang. Bang hole. Yeah. I don't know. But today I stayed home. I stayed out of the craziness. I stayed away from all the crazy stuff that's going on. It's not safe out there right now, guys. Stay inside when you can, man. Too much craziness going on. No, they do not threaten Bangholio. Yeah. No Bangholios. Boy, there were a lot out today, I'm telling you. I watched them on TV all day. Those bunghole. My bunghole speaks loud. I have to find some of that old stuff. I actually did have I think I had a Beavis and Butthead, like a thing, and you push the thing and I think it said some stuff. They had a book that did that, had random sounds, and I had the thing from my PC, the Beavis and Butthead experience, and you can download the themes, Windows 95. I remember when I started it up, it was, I am the almighty Cornholio. And then when you shut it down, it was like, hey, I'm the mighty Cornholio. And then if you close the window, it would go, no, I don't want to settle down. I don't want to settle down. Yeah, ooh-ah. I think she's in a pepperoni cheese, yeah. Oh, I think I might have saw that one. Maybe, I don't know. There were a couple other old ones that I hadn't seen for a while. Yeah, they're always good for a laugh. Go back and watch the old stuff. So, yeah. Well, let's see. It's getting on 4:30. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be time to wrap up. And tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah. Trying to get my days straight here. It's all a blur. I remember that I couldn't watch that thing because of all those bugs. I couldn't do it. It's too grossed me out. I couldn't do it. Well, it was Friday last night. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think if it will be Saturday into Sunday. So I will be on. I will be on tomorrow, but I'm gonna take Sunday night off. So just to let you guys know. No, it doesn't. They don't care anymore. Social distancing is out the window. And I was watching idiots, man. They were like making barricades with the dumpsters and cars, and they were like rolling like it was a combat zone because they were getting, police were shooting tear gas and stuff at them, and the rubber bullets and all that. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. And they were getting hit with that, I don't know if it was powder spray or pepper spray and all this other stupid stuff. I mean, it was just getting dumb. They were getting shoved. The people mouthed off to them. I saw the cops push them. I saw the cops, take them down and put them in cuffs. It made no sense. I mean, why get yourself arrested over mouthing off to them? Yeah, that was it. And unfortunately, you got the people in there just being stupid. Hopefully they'll figure it out today. I don't know. I don't get it. But I'm not young, so I'm not part of this generation. Oh, yikes. Sorry to hear that. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but the thing is all these people were out there, getting hostile. And they warned them many times. They told them, disperse. You need to disperse. You need to go home. This is illegal assembly. They wouldn't take them serious. They kept staying. And they kept telling them, push, go back, go back, go back. And then they got in the cops' faces and, well. They didn't want to listen. They just added problems, so I don't know. Hopefully they'll catch a clue this time. I don't know. But oh, okay. Yeah, I started watching it around like 3 o'clock this afternoon when they were on the freeway, and I mean, that was just dumb. They all were walking on the freeway, and everybody had to stop their cars, and they couldn't get around them, and it was just, I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And then it got worse, and I don't know. Frankly, I would stay away from all that stuff in the area, and then it spread everywhere, and I don't know. People don't know what they're doing. So okay. Yeah, the cats are sleeping, so quiet here. No, and that's the thing, man. I mean, I know they can't keep you there for very long, but I wouldn't want to have to go to jail over stupid protests or whatnot. Even if it was only for a little while, I wouldn't want to deal with it. But they don't think that far ahead, so oh well. Yep. So let's see what time is it. Yeah, I've been on here for a little while, so I think it'll be time shortly to wrap up and get a little bit of sleep. Starting to, my throat's a little bit sore, so yeah. So guys, I will be back tomorrow night, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll let you know if anything else pops up in the meantime. See, I can't even talk. So I'm gonna probably turn in tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope everybody has a good weekend and stay safe if I don't talk to you between now and then. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in. And like I said, it's always nice to have you guys, but I think I need to rest my voice. I need to get a little bit of sleep. I've been in here almost, what, 4 hours now. So yeah. All right, guys, I will. Yeah. Morning to, yeah, see, because I'm on a whole different time zone, but thanks for stopping by, everybody. Also, thanks for the super chat earlier. And I will talk to you guys later. And have a good one. So, all right, good night, everybody. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to head to bed. So, I'll be back tomorrow night, probably around the same time, a little after midnight my time, whatever it's going to be your time. I don't know. Depends on where you are. So, keep an eye out, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, night, guys.